Good evening, students, parents, friends, Torrance High faculty and staff, and honored guests. As the proud principal of Torrance High School, I have the extreme pleasure of giving you a warm, tardy welcome to our class of 2020 commencement ceremony. This is a very special evening for all of us. At this time, I would like to welcome our honored guests and dignitaries, Mr. Don Lee, Board of Education, Torrance Unified School District, Dr. George Mannon, Superintendent, Torrance Unified School District. We have gathered to celebrate and honor all the hard work that our senior class has completed these past 4 years. The class of 2020 will be led by our valedictory scholars, National Honor Society members, and CSF seal bearers. And now it gives me great pleasure to present the class of 2020. Let the processional begin.
Jalem Brar, Ethan Loriano, Seth Amano, Sarah Bello, Audrey Cho, Grace Chun, Christy De La Cruz, Kenan Fuji, Ephraim Gerald, Jiwon Kim, Tyler Kim, Ryan Loriano, Maximus Lee, Ashley Ramirez, Jessica Tang, Michael Welsum, Catherine Christine Mendoza, Gil Boswell, Christy Alex, Isabella Anderson, Ryan Anguluan, Angela Ariano, Kimberly Benitez Macedo, Sarah Buell, Austin Banuan, Vincent Cabrera, Chanel Chang, Sanika Chaudhary, Kirby Clark, Natalia Corrales, Joe Dalguntas, Mark Genesis de Jesus, Diana Diaz, Reina Flores, Julianne Galang, Bella Hanger, Ethan Hayashida, Jet Hayes, Kaylee Hugh, Caitlin Hooper, Siwa Huang, Kristen Irasusta, James Jang, Timothy Cassius, Aaron Kanampuza, Alyssa Kim, Lauren Kim, Lois Kim, Alex Kurisu, Alice Lee, Kitsia Lopez, Mahareen Mahida, Alyssa Kayla Marquez, Jake Martin, Tori Martesia, Mahir Menon, Jolie Miyake, Kurumi Miyazaki, Misaki Mizutani, Nicole Nash, Melanie Oda, Ashley Rose Ogan, Michaela Palomera, Junhong Park, Deja Ray Passion, Aaron Alexis Priolo, Moise Qureshi, Hannah Reyes, Alyssa Sanchez, Kaylee Selig, Kelly Sugatan, Sarah Takagawa, Carrie Tanaka, Anna Thompson, Vanessa Tinajero, Camille Tom, Kenny Tsuno, Amy Uchida, Nicholas Urena, Hernica Vincencio, Jaden Ward, Ile Wotring, Megan Wright, Molly Yamamoto, Natalie Zane,
Jose Pablo Luna Jr.,
Andrew Stephen Abueme,
Michael Perlas Lupagasi Jr.,
Thomas J. Aceves,
Ethan Kyle McSheb,
Rocio Atziri Aguinaga,
Julian Alexander Maciel,
Kiara R. Aiello,
Jillian Magnuson,
Alexander Abdullah Alhamad Alhamad,
Rico Makino,
Madison Ann Albers,
Sean Carlo Roque Manasala,
Syed Gohar Ali,
Hugo Alexander Manchilla,
Katie Nicole Alvarez,
Logan Reese Manley,
Andrea Amaya,
Pauline Margaret Mejia Manuel,
Eric Amaya,
Macy Miranda,
Julian Marovic C. Aranda,
Lorenzo Maresca,
Nikolai Leonel Archila,
Eliza Michele Marquez,
Gabriela A. Arevalo,
Ariana Maria Marquez,
Giselle Fabiola Armas,
Jalen Rose Martin,
Mia Kaylani Aragin,
Caitlin Shinyi Martin.
Jeannie Nicole Hover Atienza.
Kylan A. Martin.
Sina Azimi.
Emily C. Martinez.
Saad M. Azam.
Jasmine B. Martinez.
Alexander Back.
Benjamin Luke Matisse.
Austin Nathan Bade.
Isabella Marie McDade.
Kimmy Nicole Baker.
Joseph K. McEnroe.
Michaela Lynn Baldridge.
Emma M. Mogadichian.
Trevor Matthew Baldwin.
Rafael Melendez.
Jack A. Ballard.
Armando de Jesus Mendoza.
Camille Sarmiento Baluot.
Michael A. Mendoza.
Kyla Shanique Banks.
Miguel Menelashina.
Aaliyah Erica Barrios.
Matthew Salud Marana.
Elliot Armin Barton.
Danielle Enrique Meza.
Eduardo Benitez.
John Torsten Miller.
Ryan Nicole Benton.
Ryan Phoenix Miller.
Taylor Timothy Renee Bergeron.
Andrew Justin Mills.
Abigail Agdepa Biete.
Danielle Mohammed Mirza.
Daniel J. Bong.
Sophia Laurel Moffett.
Jalen Jared Bourgeois.
Nayeli Teresa Molina.
Brady K. Boyce.
Sarah F. Montiero.
Jonathan M. Briggs.
John Michael Moore.
Cristobal Fernando Briseño.
Malachi D. Mora.
Himeka Kiara Eleanor Misayo Brown.
Alexander Romeo Morales.
Emily S. Brumet.
Mario Morales.
Thomas R. Buell.
Brittany Moreno.
Justin Raphael Quadra Beiser.
Lauren Kyoko Murata.
Alfonso V. Caballero.
Sushmita Nair.
Jonathan Patrick Calzada,
Mohammed Nabi Nadoy,
Jeremy Elijah Starr Campbell,
James Hunter Neely,
Enoch Campos,
James No,
Valerie Karachure,
Timmy Min Huin,
America Cardona Medina,
Ina Nayel Aromin Novila,
Brianna Marie Carter,
Dakota Erin Ochoa,
Cairo M. Cassiano,
Mihoshi Ogihara,
Camilla Nicole Castillo Vega,
Jacob K. Oliveras Hernandez,
Joshua Castillo,
Emma S. Ortiz,
Elena Cavallo,
Jerica D. Pangyan,
Madison Kaylee Serpa,
Shania Kimbrell Panton,
Sean W. Chang,
Angel Jesus Paredes Alvarez,
Eric Anthony Chavez,
Drew B. Patel,
Charlie Liu Chen,
Ashley Jane Paulson,
Caitlin Elizabeth Choquette,
Andrea Yorani Pelaez,
Gabriel P. Colcol Jr.,
Macaria May Perea,
Tariq Anthony Coleman,
Misael Perez Jr.,
Sophia Elizabeth Collins,
Andy Perez Maldonado,
Nicholas James Colon,
Giovanna Perez,
Brandon Jerome Colvin,
Yvette Jaco Perez,
Kaylee Ann Conlon,
Peter Gabriel Paguia Perez,
Katerina Marie Cornwell,
Philip Ryan Paguia Perez,
Isabella A. Correa,
Alexandra June Perryman,
Joshua E. Crespo,
Nicholas Lee Petruccelli,
Claudia Kernis,
An Trong Phan,
Leilani Reyes Custodio,
Tatsuki Scott Phillips,
Evelyn R. DaCosta,
Itze Are Pons Lucio.
Mitchell Satoru Dan.
Matthew A. Papoka.
Caleb John David.
Nicholas John Probst.
Ian A. David.
Jason G. Prophet.
Joshua Q. Davis.
Benjamin Ethan Raber.
Louisa De Lorenzi.
Lauren Rain Raber.
Audrey May C. DeVera.
Allison Marie Rafters.
Nathan John Diaz.
Thomas Michael Ramirez III.
Elon Austin Demopoulos.
Andres P. Ramirez.
Daniel Eric DiNicola.
Gail Beatrice Melendez Reed.
Tyson Gregory Domingo.
Brandon Nicholas Riley.
Jorge Ernesto Duarte Jr.
Dan Timothy F. Reyes.
Caroline Marie C. Duong.
Ariana Melissa Reynolds.
Arnoldo Escobar Jr.
Sarah Abigail Reynoso.
Victoria Ray Espinosa.
Luke B. Richardson.
Malijah Lachey Evans.
Gabriel Esteban Rivera.
Mia Karen Eves.
Vincent A. Rivera.
Samantha Ray Falcon.
Brendan Kyle Ortega Rodriguez.
Lena Shea Farnham.
Daniel Jeremy Rodriguez.
Kevin Oswaldo Fernandez Rojas.
Marcelo Emilio Rodriguez.
Mark Octavio Ferrer.
Marissa Angela Rodriguez.
William Taitano Fisher.
Andrea Romero.
Kiala Rain Fitisemanu.
Cassandra Athena Romero.
Kimu Jeffrey Fitisemanu.
Ryan Joshua Santos Rondez.
Sarah A. Flores.
Dominique J. Rosales Abuja. Andrew Ray Rubalcava.
Thomas Alexander Flores.
Mason A. Ruiz.
Alessandro Fracca,
Matthew Vincent Russell,
Kayla Rose Francisco,
Sonia Sabovchikova,
Ada Michelle Franco Rivera,
Daichi Sakai,
Joshua David Gallagher,
Nicole Seki Sakasagawa,
Michaela Gilda Gapuz Zaragoza,
Paula Victoria Salazar,
Aaron John Dennis Garcia,
Yvonne Marie Salazar,
Christine Andrea Garcia,
Joseph Sayed Selam,
Hugo Garcia,
Daniela Sanchez Soto,
Jimena Carolina Garcia,
Giovanni Jose Sanchez,
Katie A. Garcia,
Guadalupe Sanchez Gonzalez,
Kelsey Garcia,
Jamie Sandoval,
River Sage Garcia,
Jericho Maglacui Sarmiento,
Rosario Garcia,
Emily Haruyai Saruwatari,
Samantha Isabella Garnica,
Jason Haruo Saruwatari,
Anthony Gill,
Leon Schnur,
Natalie R. Gilhouse,
Manuela Scoponi,
Arnulfo Gomez Jimenez,
Anna Carolina Cel Ferreira,
Alejandrino Gonzalez II,
Hyungul Xiao,
Alina Cassandra Gonzalez,
David A. Sepulveda,
Priscilla F. A. Gonzalez,
Megan A. Sarazawa,
Stephanie Gonzalez,
Evan H. Sheardown,
Joshua Daniel Grant,
Zhuping Shi,
Krishan Regina Graves,
Aaron Shin,
Jordan Hilliard Green,
Vanessa Segala,
Connor T. Grelly,
Matthew Forrest Simpson,
Cassidy Ray Gabon Guerrero,
Hannah Sky Smith,
Linnell Brianna Guerrero,
Ryan Michael Smith.
Joshua Stephen Gunst.
Bola Solomon.
Luis Antonio Gutierrez Rivera.
Byung Kwon Jonathan Sun.
Alondra Guadalupe Guzman.
Sean Sing Son.
Justin M. Hamasu.
Stephen Raymond Stassen.
Max Wolfgang Harrington.
Delana Renee Steck.
Amelia Patricia Hernandez.
Catherine Marguerite Stevens.
Ever Enrique Hernandez.
Valerie Nicole Stolp.
Zehia Hong.
Madoka Tsuyoshi.
Amber Yaling Huang Nakanishi.
Ryan R. Sylvester.
Raymond Robert Huerta.
Salvador Tafola Laguna.
Momoka Imagawa.
Suzu Takasuka.
Matthew K. Ishida.
Masaki Tanaka.
Bianca Alejandra Islas.
Sid Bryant Tendok.
Leon Daichi Ito.
Jamie Kazue Taniguchi.
Tori Rachel Jackson.
Noah R. Tapp.
Trixia Bettina Mendoza Javier.
Brienne Ryoko Tengen.
Taylor Ann Jefferson.
Justin Michael Thigpen Buhansky.
Tendall Matthew Jersada Yanakul.
Romeo D. Tyndall.
Joseph Vincent Giordano Ariano.
Litzy D. Toledo.
Jordan L. Johnson.
Nathaniel Ryan Ocampo Tolentino.
Dalian Damascus Johnston.
Crispel Valeria Torrealba.
Oscar Aldahir Holan Javier.
Angel Alexander Torres.
Juan Francisco Jovel.
Jocelyn M. Torres.
Andres Eduardo Juarez.
Ali Dugilmo Tubishat.
Suin Jung.
Nathan Brian Michael Urbanovit.
Eric Kishiro Kami.
Francisco Javier Valenzuela Jr.
Abiha Batul Kazmi,
Adriana Gloria Valenzuela,
Curtis Clyde Kendig,
Savannah Lexi Valenzuela,
Dean Thomas Keys,
Jennifer Vallejos Zuniga,
Crystal Hanako Kikuno,
Trilby V. Vargas,
Samantha Kate Kim,
Samuel Chase Biens,
Austin Jaden Kirby,
Jana Audrey B. Villanueva,
Quihan Ko,
Nathaniel Joseph Vincent,
Jennifer Kawada,
Ethan William Wang,
Audrey Eve Kurosaki,
Henry Tyler Antoine Vivienne Weiss,
Abel Moises Limas,
Christian Ashley Cole Wilson,
Emilio Ryuji Lenti,
Mark Ezet Wisman,
J. Renee Leslie,
Matthew James Woolley,
Valeria Lopez Proano,
Anna Yamada,
Carlos Alexander Lopez,
Daniel Ye Chan Yang,
Celso Gabriel Lopez,
Taha Yassin,
David A. Lopez,
Chelsea Yao,
Jenna Ashley Lopez,
Connor J. Yee,
Carly Janice Lopez,
Rachel Marie Iniguez,
Vanessa Atilana Lopez,
Ji Yun Yun,
Eli J. Lopez Acosta,
Emmanuel Zamides,
Ricardo Lozada Jr.,
Maricruz Zamora,
Catherine Guillermo Luciano,
Dominique P. Zabico,
Rico Kuroiwa Zheng,
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for our national anthem. Right hand over your heart and begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. My fellow seniors, it has been a crazy ride these past 4 years, and I dedicate this to us and whatever future endeavors we may pursue. I wanted to start out by saying thank you to the Torrance High faculty and staff for not only giving me the opportunity to speak at graduation and lead the senior class, but also allowing a safe and efficient learning environment for my peers and I. Our future has always been uncertain. I'm sure we've all felt the anxiety of not knowing how well we did in a test, if we got into our dream college, or what we even want to pursue in our adult lives. This pre-existing fog of uncertainty that challenges the youth has grown exponentially because of our current situations. For starters, none of us would have ever imagined this is the way we conclude our high school journey. But the class of 2020 will go down in history forever. We are the class that can adapt quickly to a new learning environment and continue to prosper. We are the class that, despite our eagerness to move on to our adult lives and sadness for the timing of these vile events, continued to isolate ourselves inside our homes to save the lives of many. We are now the class that won't be defined by these events. We are the class that will change the future, which is ironically brighter than ever right now. This pandemic is a spark for reform and change in a decaying world. The eyes of everyone are now pointed at us to make the difference. If there's one thing I learned in my 4 years of high school, it would be that things won't always be ideal on your road to success. There will always be challenges that obstruct and distract your vision from the lights of your goal. This horrible virus that plagues the earth today is no different. After the celebration is over, I want all of you to take a moment and reflect on all the memories you made in high school. Think about all the amazing friendships that blossomed in these 4 years, all the things you learned, and all the new crazy experiences that were riddled throughout this time. Since all of you are most likely watching this from home, turn to your family and thank them. I know I couldn't have done anything without my family, and I wouldn't be the person I am today. As a final note, remember to never take anything for granted, because as we all learned these past couple months, it can be gone in a matter of seconds. This pandemic will soon be in the distant past, and it will be a story we will be telling our children one day. The story of us, the generation that made it out of the worst times and came out stronger than ever. Thank you and congrats to us, the class of 2020. We made it.
It is with great pleasure that I introduce this next group of outstanding students, the valedictorian scholars. Within this group are the valedictorian, salutatorian, and the valedictory scholars. Valedictorian, J.J. Barrar. Salutatorian, Ethan Laureano. Valedictory scholars, listed alphabetically, Seth Amano, Sarah Bello, J.J. Barrar, Audrey Cho, Grace Chun, Christy Dela Cruz, Kenan Fuji, Ephraim Gerald, Jiwon Kim, Tyler Kim, Ethan Laureano, Ryan Laureano, Maximus Lee, Ashley Ramirez, Anna Cel Ferreira, Jessica Tang. Congratulations to all of you.
It is now my honor to introduce our next speaker, Kristen Irasusta.
Artist Jaquez Webster II once said, "This right here is astronomical." Welcome Torrance Unified School District, esteemed members, teachers, faculty, family, friends, and fellow Tartars to this astronomical occasion. As you all get to watch in the comfort of your homes, I'd like to welcome you to Torrance High School's Class of 2020 first ever and hopefully last ever virtual graduation. My name is Kristen Leyer Susta, and I am so honored to be speaking in front of you all on this life-changing day. 7 years ago, I was promoted from Hickory Elementary School to Madrona Middle School, where I was also the graduation speaker. So right now is a really bittersweet moment for me to see this go full circle. Class of 2020, we've really been through it. It was rough, but we did it. I can confidently say that when we started our high school careers, we have never imagined any of it would go this way. We've gone through juggling and surviving quizzes, tests, essays, sleepless nights, honors classes, AP tests, finals, sports, ACT prep, SAT prep, college applications, clubs, Socratic seminars, and everything in between. Most of all, we had to endure all of that with the addition of coronavirus. Please give yourselves a well-deserved pat on the back. Now, I'd like to take this moment to ask you, Tartars, to thank your teachers and parents as well, for they are the sole reason we are all sitting here today. To deal with us was certainly not easy. A special shout out to the teachers too for having to face the circumstances presented to us today and adapt to online schooling. Now during quarantine, besides dyeing my hair pink, making whipped coffee, and playing COD, I had a lot of time to reflect. For a moment, I'll admit that I felt cheated, angry, sad, and basically every negative emotion you felt or are feeling right now about our senior year. However, as Jacques Webster II said, "For this life, I cannot change." Instead, we should think about the fond memories that we made at Torrance High. Like those 5 a.m. early mornings, we struggled to wake up and set up for rallies or practice for lip sync and dance rally. Or the high energy the Maroon Monsoon paraded, especially against West, North, and South, as we got to cheer on our fellow Tartars under the Friday night lights and during basketball games. Or the place you ate and sat at lunch, like the stage or the tree in front of the science building lockers. Or you're thinking about the sports highlights you made in your high school career where every muscle in your body was sore, your voice was gone, but you were proud as ever for your team. Torrance High has introduced us to a lot of our favorite people. During Chronication, I tried to take in and savor every moment I had at this historical school. I hope that when you're an adult, maybe married, and maybe with kids, that you look back at your high school experience not at what you lost, but what you gained. Every year since freshman year, Mr. Gerges told us these 4 years are going to zoom by fast. I never believed him. I've come to the realization that, of course, there were some days that felt slower than the others and more challenging than the ones before, but for the most part, Mr. Gerges was right. Now, what lies ahead of us is bigger than anything we've ever faced before. However, we know you are capable of great things. The class of 2020 are fighters. No matter if you move on to become a UCLA Bruin, UCI Anteater, Cal State Long Beach Shark, El Camino Warrior, serve our country, or even move straight into the workforce, remember you were a Tartar first. Everything you do from here on, do it with intent, passion, love, drive, and Tartar pride. Thank you and congratulations again to the Torrance High School graduating class of 2020. Happy summer.
It is now my pleasure to introduce Isabella Anderson.
Who would have thought that the highlight of the end of senior year would be waiting in line for 3 hours for free graduation Krispy Kreme donuts? If nothing else, this pandemic has taught us to have patience and appreciate the little things in life. I would like to welcome Tartar families, faculty, and especially the class of 2020. This is our year. We were told that this would be the time of our lives. However, this time to celebrate with one another hasn't come yet, and that's okay because it's coming. We shouldn't focus on what we are missing, but what we have had and will forever be grateful for. Because no matter what, we are the class of 2020, and no other class can say that. We have not only faced challenges, but we have prevailed to get to this point and to receive our high school diplomas. Let's take a moment to reflect on how much we have grown and changed throughout our time at Torrance High School. Starting with freshman year, we met new people, tried out sports, and joined clubs. 10th grade, we began to grow as students and make everlasting memories with our closest friends. Next is junior year. We pushed ourselves to succeed in more rigorous classes, and we did. Finally, we have arrived here, right now, senior year. While it may be different than we imagined, we must appreciate what we did have. We had senior nights, rallies, homecoming, sports games, and getting in and out with all of our friends. Now, senior year consists of little things, like Zoom chats with our teachers, FaceTime with friends, graduation lawn signs, and drive-by birthday celebrations, along with hundreds of other memories that defined our high school experience. All of these years and events have shaped us as people. However, we weren't only shaped as individuals, but as one class. The class of 2020 will forever be remembered for strength and resilience. Through all of the challenges and roadblocks, we were able to prevail and succeed. Some of us will go on to higher education. Others will begin to work. Still others may take a break to figure out what they want their lives to look like. But no matter what you choose, you know that you have an entire class that is celebrating you and your accomplishments. Before closing, I want to thank our devoted teachers, administration, and the rest of the staff. Without your commitment to helping us all succeed, surely many of us would not have made it this far. Finally, I want to say thank you to all of the family members and friends that assisted and supported us throughout high school. Your support means the world to us, especially in ever-changing times like these. Thank you all so much for listening, and congratulations to the class of 2020. You all deserve this so much and will forever be loved and remembered. Congrats, seniors.
It is now my privilege to introduce the Torrance High Troubadours.
I can't pretend to know how you feel. Know that I'm here, know that I'm real.
Say what you want, or don't talk at all.
Not gonna let you fall.
Reach for my hand, 'cause it's held out for you. My shoulders are small, but you can cry on them too. Everything changes, but one thing is true, understand. We'll always be more than a band.
You used to break. Now we won't let you go. We're going along.
Be who you wanna be, always stand tall. Not gonna let you fall. Reach for my hand, 'cause it's held out for you. My shoulders are strong, but you can cry on them too. Everything changes, but one thing is true, understand. We'll always be more than a band. I never knew you could take me so far. I've always wanted the home that you are. The
Always be
ones
more
I need. Reach for my hand, 'cause it's held out for you. My shoulders are strong, but you can cry on them too. Everything changes, but one thing is true, understand. We'll always be more than a band. For my hand, 'cause it's held out for you. My shoulders are strong, but you can cry on them too. Everything changes, but one thing is true, understand. We'll always be more than a band.
Graduates, despite these extraordinary and historical times, you have risen above. Therefore, first and foremost, allow me to salute you for all of your amazing academic and extracurricular accomplishments. You are trailblazers, champions, and scholars ready to apply your knowledge to the world. On March 13th, our world, and therefore our lives, changed in ways we could have never imagined or prepared for. When we stopped to reflect on these times, life lessons emerged. It is then you realize difficulties in life do not come to consume us, rather to help us realize our hidden potentials and talents and help us rise above with strength and determination. Class of 2020, this is your time. Do not get ready, be ready for all the world has to offer. Embrace life and take the opportunities it presents to you to do incredible things. You are meant to do great things, and I am confident you will do great things. Class of 2020, you will forever be part of the Tartar legacy and traditions. Congratulations. To the parents and guardians of our graduates, your continued guidance and support and love help make this achievement a reality. We, the faculty and staff at Torrance High, share in your pride and sincerely thank you for the opportunity that we have had to work with your child. Congratulations. Faculty and staff, I'm so proud to get the opportunity to work with you every day. You continue to, even through these difficult times, show why you're such amazing educators and people. You are truly the best. Thank you for all that you do. And now, in accordance with California Education Code and the rules and regulations of Torrance Unified School District and the authority vested in me as the principal of Torrance High School, I present the class of 2020 to you, Mr. Lee, as a representative of Torrance Unified School District Board of Education.
To the Torrance High School Class of 2020, I say congratulations. I know we'd all rather be at the football stadium, either in the freezing wind or starting our summer tans, but the world had other plans for us in 2020. This is my last high school graduation as a school board member. And because of everything that is going on, it'll be the one I remember the most out of the 13 years of being a school board member. Being a board member isn't a whole lot of fun, but high school graduations make up for it because you see why you do this, to see all of you succeed and become young adults. I graduated from Torrance High way back in 1974, and since I will be leaving office in December, I can say what I want. What I want to say is Torrance High is a special place, a special community, and while as a school board member I'm not supposed to have favorites, I do. And Torrance High is the best school in Torrance, and I've always wanted to do this one thing, and now that it's my last. Go Tartars! Anyway, now to the class of 2020, I want to say how proud I am of all of you. You've had the most fun stuff taken away from your senior year, and that's not the way anyone wanted it to be. All this has to be disappointing to you and your family and friends, and what I'm most proud of is how you've dealt with this adversity over the last few months. You will always remember this day, and probably more so because none of us wanted it to end this way. But there's an opportunity and a lesson in all of this, and the lesson revolves around what you do after something doesn't turn out the way you want it to do. And the opportunity is how you deal with it. I'm going to put on my yes boomer hat and say that I've learned far more valuable lessons when events in my life didn't go the way they were supposed to, because I learned to pick myself up and decide I was going to make the best of the situation and get on with my life. 2020 will affect all of you. You can decide you got the short end of the deal and pout about it. And frankly, you have every right to do so. Nothing has happened in the last few months that's your fault. Or you can find the opportunities in all of this. You've all taught yourselves how to learn and study on your own. A very good lesson for all of you going to college or onto your careers. You've all learned to adapt to situations that are changing rapidly and that you do not have a lot of control over. You've even learned to live in close quarters with your family over the last few months, and that's probably taught you a lot too. But just remember, you love your family. And you've learned that the world isn't always fair. But how you deal with that defines you as a person and builds character that you will use for the rest of your lives. That's probably the most important thing you can learn from all of this. And from what I've heard about all of you have learned that lesson well, and you'll be able to take it with you for the rest of your lives. And that will make all of you proud to say that I was from the class of 2020. So, on behalf of the Torrance Unified School District Board of Education, I accept the Torrance High School Class of 2020. Go forth, do great things. You all know how to deal with a few bumps in the road and still be successful. Congratulations.